Another weekend wrapped up with Masandawana winning against Skokuna. It was great to see from the team, like performance wise. I think the way the game plan it was executed on that game, it was on another level. And we can say that uh, maybe I'm not the only one, but I do kind of feel like now Mamelodi Sundowns is tapping on their club identity or their club core style of play, how they want to control the game, how they want the game to play out. It was great to see. I can say that now I can recognize my club, the way that they've been playing in those. I can say to me, recent these two games, the way that Sundowns is playing, or you can make it 3 games. You can see now they digging deep, they going back to their identity. It was great to see even the players that came from the bench, the way they were introduced, the timing of the players when they were introduced. You can say that it was just right on point. As much as I didn't get the understanding behind Nuno Santos, I think that game was too fast for him. I may be wrong. I'm not saying I'm right, but for me, according to my own observation, the way I saw that game, it was too fast for Nuno Santos. He was struggling there and there, but he also put in like a great shift to pick up the pace and see how far he can contribute into the club winning yesterday against Kukuna United. Also, whatever they told Marcelo Allende on improving his game time, it looks like it's working. As much as some they might fault him on that first shot that he took, that he could have done better. But for someone now to redeem himself with the type of goal that he scored, that's how a professional player or that's how a star is made. Because if you see my Melody Sundowns Allende yesterday, it was on another level. Coming back from him scoring against Amazulu and scoring again in this game against Skokuna. He had 3 chances, he converted one. I don't think we can fault him that much, but we can see now slowly that Marcelo Allende that we were praying for, that to take shots outside the box, he's slowly picking momentum. He's slowly engaging in those uh, shots into the box, those short passes leading for him, like to take a shot, getting inside the boxes, like for a tap in, all those kind of things. I think whatever or whoever that advised him, good job. Allende is on the right track. That's what we needed from him. He plays beautiful football, but it was that shooting ability that we're like, we want to see how far we can go with him. Great performance again from Tibbs as usual. Something that I wish Debs could work on is his frustrations, because sometimes I do kind of feel like he's getting unnecessary yellow cards based on his tempers. I understand it's emotions of the game, but I do kind of feel like sometimes he can control it a little bit. Uh Brian Leon, I think they did his homework. They did their homework on him. If you saw, they were focused on Brian Leon not to get space, not to be effective like we wanted him to be on that game, or what we prayed for, that he can keep up the momentum going forward. Other than that, I would say that's a great performance for him. There was nothing that he could have done because it was just something else. So, other than that, I would say Allende. uh, Ikram Reina, it's good to see him back. Good to see Saleng also being introduced. Tembazwane also slowly picking up game time. It's great to see from our captain like those passes that he still does make, as much as you can see that there's still some game time management that they're still doing on him. They can see the match fitness wise, he's still not there. But other than that, I would say that Mamelodi Sundowns is slowly now getting into gear. It's going to be interesting who's going to win the Betway Premiership. Like we always say, we as Mamelodi Sundowns, we have done this, we have been there, and I still believe that Mamelodi Sundowns is going to win this league again. As much as one slip up from the both teams, it's gonna throw each team out of the competition, if I can say. But anything is possible. We're getting into crunch time. We shall see how far we can go. All those kind of things. But it's gonna be really interesting. It's really gonna be interesting because if Pirates slip up, if Mamelodi slip up, they must just forget about the league. One of the two will capitalize on their opponent's weakness. That's how the league will be determined. But I do kind of feel this league, it won't go to the wire. One way or another, there's going to be a fumble. As much as we are approaching now 10 games, but there is going to be a fumble along the route, and the league will be decided before May. But I might be wrong. We shall see how far we can go with this two title horse race for now, because I would say it's a two horse race as it looks. Other teams are going to be fighting for the top eight, relegation, mid table, whatever the issue may be. But it was great to see, and I hope going into the next game, Golkar also don't make like a lot of changes into that lineup as much as he wants to rotate the squad around. But I do believe right now the players are getting into the groove. So this changing in and out of players somewhere down the line, it might hunt us as we are chasing the league, not to slip away in our hands. But it's a game of football. If he does kind of feel like he can one, two or changes, I hope that player that comes and play quickly adapt so that we can gain momentum going forward. Great to see Jayden Adams each and every single game right now. With this new scope, he's been playing like very, very exceptional. Kishta. The way he bullies the middle field, if I can put it like that. And the way he takes tempo on how the pace of the game should be going, and also the attitude. He also seems like he has worked on his attitude as much as yesterday he lost him. But you can see that slowly, Jaden Adams, there's a huge improvement and still a huge room of improvement for him to make sure that he gets on that plane into the World Cup. That guy, he's back. That's the Jaden Adams that Sundown saw in Stellenbosch. The way he plays, that's great to see. Kulman Namane, top performance, best performance. I like his passes. Those passes that he makes, it reminds me of Umbogazi. The way Ndamani times when to make a long pass and when to play it short. But he's slowly adapting, if I can put it like that. I won't say he's there yet, but I can say he's slowly adapting into Mamelodi Sundowns style of play. When to make himself available, when to pass, when to like connect with play. Rowan Williams, great also from him, but I do kind of feel like he's too relaxed. But that's also another aspect for him, like to work on that mistake that he almost made to make it like an own goal. If that pass was hit hard, that was going to be an own goal. The way that he measured that ball or he took off his eyes from the ball. But other than that, that guy is our Mzanzi's number one. But let's see against Arrows. Remember, Arrows is the only team that beat us so far, and we going for the second leg, the welcome of Mangoba Mneti. Hopefully, we can give them their taste of their own medicine, because I do believe that Sundowns, they mustn't lose grip or they mustn't lose momentum right now as they are still picking up momentum for them to go forward and challenge for the league. But let's see how far we can go with the Betway Premiership.